Hey guys, so one of my members came in yesterday. He's been away on holidays and he said to me, how's everything going with all those videos you've been posting, blah blah blah, and I was like, I haven't posted one in ages. So I wanted to post a really upbeat, exciting one, and I want you to think about your bucket list. We don't know if we're dying tomorrow or if we're dying in 100 years, but you should still have a bucket list. So my bucket list is ginormous. It's got so much stuff on it, and it's such a broad range of things like traveling and love and experiences and work, career, people. I want to take up dancing again like I used to when I was a child. You know, so many things. And just write them all down. I want you to sit down tonight. It's Friday night. Grab a glass of red wine if you have to. I would if I wasn't doing Dry July. And write down everything. Every single thing, even if you think it's the most unrealistic thing you've ever heard in your life. I don't care. I want you to write it down. Because I can assure you that nothing in this life happens without you throwing it out into the universe. But as soon as you start throwing it into the universe, I promise they'll come back to you. And it might not be right now. It might be later. I'll tell you a story. So in about 2010, I made the screensaver of my computer the Eiffel Tower, and it had fireworks behind it. And my partner and I at the time were traveling to Paris for New Year's Eve that year, and I couldn't wait to see the fireworks at midnight. So when we got there, we had no idea what we were doing. It was freezing cold, and the receptionist told us we could buy tickets to a boat cruise that went down the Seine River at midnight. Amazing, did it. It was something like 500 euros, like seriously. We spent a ridiculous amount of money on it, but we thought, fuck it, you're only in Paris once for New Year's. So as we drive, the ship sails, the boat sails down the Seine River at midnight, and there was no fireworks that year. For some reason, there was no fireworks over the Eiffel Tower at midnight, and I was pretty devastated, not gonna lie. I was pretty upset about it. So anyway, a few years went on, and I was traveling through Spain in 2013, and I got really sick actually, so I ended up leaving Spain a few days early, and I travelled up to Paris. I travelled up through France and I travelled to Paris a few days earlier than what I was supposed to. And on the bus on the way up, our tour guide said, hey guys, so it happens to be Bastille Day today, which is a ceremony in France, and there's going to be a big party in the city tonight, so we might just make it in time. When you get there, dump your bags, jump on a train and just go to the city. So we did. And you wouldn't believe that we got there, I think it was like maybe 10 p.m. at night, and the most amazing fireworks over the back of the Eiffel Tower that you've ever seen. And I just thought, isn't that so funny that here I am traveling the world by myself, doing my thing. 4 years later, I get to see what I had posted on my computer all those years earlier. So, you know, it didn't happen at the time that I wanted it to happen, but it certainly did happen. And that's my point of throwing everything out into the universe, and it will come back to you. So tonight, sit down, write your bucket list, everything you want to do. You know, do you want to travel to a country? Do you want to achieve something in your career? Do you want to find love? Do you want to take up dancing again? Do you want to, I don't know, fly to the stars? But just write it down, because honestly, you know, we don't know what tomorrow brings, and your time is now. So stop wasting it, do what you love, do what makes your heart sing, and just fucking run with it. Because life is good, and I promise you, all these people that are seeing 1111, Google it if you haven't since worked out what it means, but be so open to the things that are coming your way, because you're on the right path. Thanks guys.